Happy hump day, everybody. Welcome to the Shark Tank. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hey, Jeannie. Hello, hello. Irene, hello. Patricia, hello. Hey, Lalima, you'll go first on the donation list, so stick around. Firebird, hello. Jenna, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Country, hello. Jean, hello. Amber, hello. Andresa, hello. Culture, hello. Mystic, hello. And thank you, Lilima. Rach had 5, so yours will come after Rachel. So I'll do your first one, and then Rachel's, and then yours, okay? For your other 3. Hello, Rachel. And thank you for your 5 donations. Diamond Girl, hello. Kelsey, hello. Cherry, hello. I know. It only takes me once to mess up and realize I wasn't messing up to remember. Sorry about that, country. I don't know why I was calling you Courtney. Courtney? It sounds pretty country. Yep, we're in the Shark Tank for Pisces season. Nana, hello. Alright, so we have 6 spots left. And mods, I have 1 for Lilima from last time. I got 5 for Rachel, and then 3 more for Lilima. Gemini, hello. Five spots. Siona, hello. And thank you, Culture, for your donation. You'll go after Lilima, the second set of Lilimas. And I don't know, Lilima, do you want me to put them all together, or do you want me to go ahead and do you want me to do the all 4 in a row after Rachel, or do you want to split it up? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Anita, yes. I got you. I got you. Yes, Debbie, you can be added. We got 2 spots left. And thank you for liking, Anita. Appreciate it. Oh. Welcome, love. All right, one more spot. Why do you say that? Did I mess up again? Alright, so I got Jeannie. I got Hello. I got Irene. I got Patricia. Lima. Firebird. Jenna. LT Spiritual. Country. Amber. Andresa. Culture. Mystic. Now, Mystic. Rachel. Diamond Girl. Nana. Kelsey. Cherry. Oh, I missed Sexy Sarah before Gemini. Okay. Alright, it's full. Gemini, Sienna. Anita. Debbie, Love, and you. Okay. Got it. Alright, Rachel. What's your first question? That's the one I missed. I didn't even see her name. You were missing it too? Yeah, I didn't even see it. Alright, Rach, what's your first question? Ari, you missed it, boo. Well, Lalima has 4, so do you want me to do Lalima's 4 first, Rachel, before your 5? And then I also have culture too, so. So you want to wait. And thank you, Lucky, for your 3 donations. Okay. All right, Lalima, what are your 4 questions? Thank you, Lucky. You will go after culture. Oh, he does energy towards you. Okay. Reheat this energy. got this very entitled energy. Like, she doesn't like openly say this, but she's like, whatever's here to get, it's mine. Whoever's here, I need the attention. You need to leave. It's kind of like that. It's like you're taking away from her attention. You're taking away from her money. You're taking away from, I guess, like her loyalty with other people. And I mean, she didn't take a pay raise or nothing, so I don't know what the problem is. It just, you show up and the energy quietly changes because you have a very, very strong energy. Now, it looks to me it's more of like a hateful thing, like you said. Okay. Just tell me who your screen name is to whoever just donated. I'll be forgetting. Yeah, I know. I got it. It feels like she wants to push you out. She's like, everybody loves me. Everybody loves me. They're going to listen to me. And if I say she needs to go, she's going to go. That's the kind of feeling I get. She's very entitled. And it's not even like she gave you a chance to like get to know you or anything like that. You just automatically strike a chord with her, and she's like, she needs to leave. So I'm going to do whatever it takes in order to push her out. It's like she's very territorial. Almost like a dog peeing on a hydrant or something. Yeah, she's like, I got history here. Everybody needs to love me. They don't need to pay attention to her. She feels like an energy vampire. It's almost like since you came, everything's been messed up. And it's your problem, not hers. So she says shit because it's like she has no filter. And she feels entitled. She feels like she's spent enough time at the job to where people are going to go for whatever she says. So, I don't know. It's crazy. But it just feels very like mine, 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 mine. Very selfish. Very much like she can't share the spotlight. She can't. It's like maybe she hadn't been getting her way or something and she's throwing a tantrum. And she's quick to like talk to other people. She's just not quick to talk to you. But the thing is, you're secure where you are. They love you more. Well, I'm not going to say they love you more because I don't know. I just feel like they admire you. They have care for you. They feel like you fit in. And she's the one causing the issue. So, it's very weird. So, I got one donation. And I know I read for you before. I just cannot remember your screen name, my love. So let me know, and then after you is Burton. I'm just going to say Hector. Hector and Burton. Okay. Alright. So, your next question. And the song is, if I'm the problem, you might be the reason. Is that the way you feel? If I'm your problem, you might be the reason. Okay. Should you address it? feel like if you do go to the boss, make sure that you've got like it recorded. I would say just keep track, keep notes, like write it down every time that this happens or something happens, because you want some kind of proof, right? You want some kind of like dated information, right? So that way, if he comes to you after, if she says something to him, you'll have it documented and you'll be like, hey, she's come at me at this time, this time, this time, this time. It's just saying, as long as you don't use your heart to address it, like don't do it out of emotion, do it from a place of like, I've got the facts here. I know what I'm talking about. Like, she's like, I've come here to work. I'm trying to do the best that I can do. But if I'm going to have to argue with somebody all the time, it's causing like, a toxic environment for me. Because I think he will be receptive, but I would say make sure you've got like your information stacked up. Yeah, it's like if you have to do it in the future once you have some things to talk about, because the truth is on your side. As long as you tell the truth and you do it from like a logical space, or from, not necessarily from like emotional, like you're trying to be petty or messy or something like that. Yeah, it's just saying like, if it continues, if things get worse or whatever, make sure you put dates, make sure you say what happened. Just start keeping notes, because right now I think she's trying to like mess with your ego a little bit. She's trying to make you feel bad. So you just show up, do your job just like you always do, and like gray rock her, like act like she doesn't even exist. Because honestly, what's done in the dark always comes to light. But I would say just keep notes. She starts talking, put on your little recorder or something on your phone, record it. And I know it's illegal to do that, so maybe don't do that. I mean, I don't know what it is where you're at, but just keep notes, keep records. But yeah, she definitely feels like this is her place. You don't belong there and whatever. So just make sure you have your back covered. That's the most important thing. And do not give in to her arguments. Like if she wants to argue, be like, I'm gonna let you argue by yourself. Let me excuse myself. Make her look stupid. Because I'm sure it's about dumb stuff. Is it Andrea? I don't think so. It was Hector. Okay, what are her future actions? It kind of looks like she's gonna dig a hole with the people around y'all, like within the company itself. So let's say she's going and telling them all these things you've done, right? And so they ask you, like, what's going on? And you say, look, I've got all this stuff listed. Like, she's been messing with me since I got here. I don't know what her problem is. I don't see what I can do. I've tried to leave it alone. I've tried to be the bigger person. I've tried to be as friendly as possible, but it keeps happening. Because I kind of feel like she's going to dig a hole for herself that she can't get out of, because once she says something, people are going to start watching. And people aren't stupid. people are going to look from the outside perspective, right? And most of the time, from the outside perspective, there's no like favoritism, there's no I'm going to pick a side. It's basically like justice, right? Like it's blind, it sees what actually happens. So, what I see is she's going to keep doing it, and people are going to watch her and the way that she moves and realize like she's very immature, she's causing problems, and she might actually end up getting herself fired. Because like I said, what's done in the dark comes to light. And I think that they're going to start to notice like she's lying, she's not telling the truth, she's like bending stuff, and she's causing issues. And so like I said, they might reprimand her, or actually like give her like a leave or something, like take a week off, get your shit together and come back. Because I don't feel like they will see you as the problem. It looks like she's gonna dig a hole, because I feel this has happened before, even before you. And so if they know her and the way that she acts, they're not gonna tolerate it for long. Because I do feel like you're good, you're protected. She's gonna dig a hole to where she looks stupid. And unfortunately, that's what happens, you know, like you don't even have to do anything. And the spirit realm will move people away. They'll get rid of them, because you don't mess with people that are trying their best to be good, you know. Hey, Jason. All right, but what's your next question? Okay. Why did he stop talking? Oh. Maybe he got in his emotions about something, because that whole deck wanted to like fall into my lap right now. Let's see. I think it, from what I'm seeing, is like it looks like fear creeped in a little bit. Um, the way that he said is like maybe he felt like you weren't interested in him, and so maybe you were trying to keep it friendly, and he was like, I don't need a friend. You know, like this was supposed to be whatever, and it didn't turn out the way that he thought it did. But I also kind of see like, I mean, it looks like he'll be back around, or like he'll start talking again. It just feels that he feels like you see him as a friend. You don't see him as somebody that's gonna become your husband or become your person. Yeah, basically, he wants you to sit on his lap. And if you're not gonna sit on his lap, then, you know, he'll move on to something else. But either way, it looks like he's gonna circle back around. Because part of him says, like, he wants somebody that's as attracted to him as he is to them. And he wants things to be, like, passionate from, like, the get-go. And that's what he was expecting. And so I feel like when you kind of put him in the friend zone or, like, you know, made it very casual, he was like, that's not what I was looking for. But like I said, he's going to try again. Maybe he's trying to, like, pull back because he feels like you're not interested and his ego took a hit. Because he did feel like you were a match on some level, but the fact that you didn't jump into bed with him right away or, like, you know, move in that direction, he's like, oh, I'm looking for a wife. No, he's really he really was just hoping that y'all would sleep together, I think, with the King and Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I definitely feel like that's really the main thing that he wanted. So, and then the fear, I think his ego took a hit, and this is his way of being like, okay, I didn't want you anyway. But he'll be back. Because he did want you. But he did not feel like you did, so he's like, okay, whatever, I'm moving on. He ain't moving nowhere. And thank you, Jason. I appreciate your love. All right. Culture, hold your question, because it's... Oh, she didn't say a question. She just laughed. Okay, Rachel. I got you, Jason. Thank you. All right, Rachel. And thank you again, Lulima. Sorry. All right. How did Jeffrey feel yesterday after you talked on the phone? He's like, okay, let's do it again then. Because it looks like he's guarded against this. Like, I think his defenses went up. Because I think maybe the conversation led to, you don't give me the same as I give you, etc. And the way that he's saying it is like, you got to give it time. You got to... He kind of pushes equality outside. Like, how do you say it? Like, I can give you what I can give you, and that's it. In the future, maybe I can give you more. Maybe I can give you as much as you give me, maybe. But the way that he shows is like, he makes a lot of excuses as to why he can't do something. And a lot of times it's about money. Yeah, go ahead, Lucky. It wasn't a long conversation. Well, it looks like he knew you were going to call him. And I think he knew, like, in some sense, he missed an opportunity with you. But it's like he's still waiting for something because he pushes it out in the future. Like maybe we'll talk more. Maybe we'll get back on good terms in the future. Because the fool is here. He's like, okay, we're talking again. Let's do this. But it's still not equal. Thank you, Lucky. All right, I think I'm going to close the donations there. I kind of feel a lot of the reason he doesn't get deeply invested into things is because he's worried about possibly it getting out to like his, let's say for instance, his baby's mother. Like his baby's mother watches everything, right? And maybe she's even like tracking some stuff like social media, phone, something like that. um and maybe she had asked about you and he's like, it's over, it's done with. Because for me, what I'm getting is like he's defensive against you, but at the same time wants to have benefits of having you around. And he did expect you to come back. But he shows me two queens, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And it looks like he had a conversation or somebody was watching. Like, and so I don't know if he's like just not wanting drama in his life, or in some sense he just doesn't want the baby's mother to find out. So I don't know, Rachel. He gave me too much just for his simple ass question. I don't think he's seeing her. I just think he doesn't want any drama with her. And for some reason, I feel like she's watching him. Because the Page of Swords came out. Like, she's watching the way that he moves. And if they're in the middle of, like, a custody thing, that could be what it is. Like, she watches because she's keeping track of who he's messing with, what he's doing, who he has around the kid. So that way she could take it to court or something like that. Because I feel like what he's telling me is, like, I will entertain this in the future. I will entertain it in the future. Right now, I got all this other stuff going on. And his main priority right now is to provide for the family, to take care of his responsibilities, to build a business, to have money. And we've seen that time and time again. And I don't think it's about the female. I think it's about he doesn't want something to get out. He doesn't want, and that could have been why he ended it, because of the custody stuff. Like, he didn't want his relationship with you to interfere with his custody agreement or something like that. Because I know he was happy you called and he was expecting you to, or for y'all to talk, but at the same time, he's not able to give anything right now. All right, next. Well, I don't think he's seeing the mothers. I think he's just, because of the custody, he's being watched by one of the kids' moms. So I guess it would be the one that's going to custody. And I don't know who told you about him seeing the other baby mama, but I didn't see it. So I don't know what you're talking about. What is your next question? Okay. How does Spirit feel about Chelsea? She told Jeffrey reconcile and ex. So you want to know about the reader that told you that, or you want to know what, like, to see if what she saw was true? I don't know why it would be her business, but he's showing me something about the baby mother watching him, the one that he's going to court with. And so is it 2 questions? Because you can't put 2 questions in 1 question. Do you want to know about the reader herself, or do you want to know about the question? So you want 2 questions. You want me to look into the reader? I'm not asking about the 2 kids or the women. Okay, so let's look at the reader. Let me see what Spirit has to say about Chelsea. And then for the 3rd question, I'll see about that other situation. All right. Okay. I kind of feel like this person, she saw the 10 of Pentacles and something about a change in his I don't think she saw it right. I think I'll read more into it in the next one, but what I see is she took something, maybe like she's been through something, and she kind of put it into your reading, like something like that she's carrying kind of went into your reading. And I don't know if it was like for you to donate more or for you to go more or something like that. I wouldn't say it's malicious or anything like that, but I do feel like what she saw, she might be the type of reader that like looks for like drama, I guess you could say. Um but it feels like it came from her own personal experience to me. But Spirit's saying like she didn't see it right, or because I've seen the 10 of Pentacles in his readings, and it was about like future plans. It wasn't anything, because even here it's the 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's saying like she didn't see it right, because the want for something doesn't mean that that's like what's actually happening. So we'll look into the situation now for your 3rd question. But it just seems like This person didn't see the message correctly, or like they took it out of context because of something they've personally been through. If a baby mama is being spiteful, she can look for whatever she wants to look for. He feels like he doesn't want his business to be looked at, and I don't know what the hell it has to do with custody. I'm telling you what I see. If you don't understand it, or you don't resonate with the way that I read, Rachel, that's one thing. Like, we don't have to do this, but that's what I saw. So I don't know how more to say it, and I can't spend all that time because I need to get through my other readings as well. So I can't keep going backwards as to what I see. You either resonate with it or you don't. Okay, so is Jeffrey back with this other baby's mother, the one with the daughter? See, every time I read for this, because I have read for this before, he gives to her. Yes. And in some sense, like, his energy, his time, but it's not like in a sexual way. His energy and time, I guess, gets taken because she causes problems, or when they talk, there's always like an issue because he feels like she's coming against him, and he's trying to like protect the child. He's trying to make sure that he can still have access to the child. So, and I'm just going to be honest with you, baby mama, baby daddy, whatever. Sometimes, yeah, they do, you know, get and talk with each other and end up messing with each other, but that's not the situation here. For me, he gives me the hermit. He realizes like he could do better. He realizes with the emperor, like, he needs to focus on being able to provide for his kids. He ain't worried about dealing with her because I think she's a lot of drama. He shows me he's protective over that, but he's not like giving to it. Like, that's not the person that he wants to be with. He's made that choice already, very clear. He says no. He says, I have to deal with her. I have to give to her. I have to interact with her. And in some sense, like, that is part of his family. That's part of his life, even if they're not together. Same with my kid's dad. We're not together, but he's still part of my family because we have a child that's a mixture of both. So, and I feel like she takes a lot of his time because I think in her heart she would love to be with him. She would love to get back with him, but he doesn't want it. That's not what he wants anymore. And I think because I got the Ten of Cups under the Emperor here, but it's after like the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. To me, this is like love is in his future, not in his present. So if you feel like they're back together, they're like in a relationship, I don't see it. Because whenever he shows me relationships, he pushes them out into the future. He says, I don't have time for it right now. I'm worried about being a boss. I'm worried about taking care of my kids. I'm worried about taking care of myself. And right now, that's his happiness. That's what makes him happy. And if he does end up with somebody, because he shows me the Nine of Cups way over here, and then after the Hermit and the Emperor, he shows me the Ten of Cups, but after the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, sure, that's, he would love to have a happy family, but it's not with her. And that for him is like pushed out into the future. I don't see it. So, I don't know. Is there a woman sleeping there? Okay, is there a woman sleeping at his house? Let's see. That he's intimate with. Not relationship, just getting it in, right? All right, let's see. Is there anybody there that he is getting intimate with? He said, I wish there was somebody there that I was being intimate with. He said he got too much going on right now to have to go through the options of like trying to find somebody. So he wants somebody to be sleeping with. He wishes for it, but it's not happening. Not yet, anyway. Alright. Okay. So I do feel like probably since you've stopped talking to him, he's had a quickie with somebody. Like a quickie. Like not even anything serious. But not right now. There's nobody there right now. And I think that was like in the past. And there might be somebody, I had told you last time, that he's talking to but not sleeping with yet. Like he may have some kind of meetup planned for the future. Like exploring options. But as of right this second, no, there's nobody here. But I do feel there was a quickie he had with somebody that he's been with before in the past. Like since y'all stopped talking. And he ran away from it. Like he stuck it in and took off. Yeah, she could be picking up on your fears. I'm not talking bad about her in general. I was just saying the way that they showed me was like she didn't see the energy correctly. Alright, so for your last question, is it over between you and him? And the one thing I'd say, Rachel, don't sleep with people without condoms. It's not a good idea. STDs are rampant around right now. All right. Is it over between you and him? I don't feel like it's over, honestly. I feel like the two of you, he'll always come back around as long as you still want him. Because even just you calling him shows like you have interest, and he can keep doing whatever he's doing. Um, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to end up being, forever after. Because the way that they're showing me is like, yeah, y'all had an argument, but you still want him. There's still want here between the both of you. And give it time, and he'll be back around. When he wants it, he'll be there. But I don't feel like it's a deeply invested relationship. It's like when he wants it, and like you had said before, it's like when he wants it, he'll come, and when he doesn't, he pushes it away. I definitely feel that it's not over and done with until you say it's over and done with for good. Like, you have to literally say, like, I deserve better, I want better, and really mean it and move past him. Because I kind of get the energy that if you were to realize the power that you have, you would quit worrying about this man because you already know what he is. Everybody expects somebody to change for them. Instead, find a partner that's already what it is that you need. But as far as you and him are concerned, I feel like this is like y'all's usual. Y'all are just in a fight right now. And he'll be back around, and you'll be back, and then it's almost like y'all enjoy that roller coaster together. All right, so now we're moving on to culture. Culture, what is your question, my love? Okay, what to expect at your annual review next week? Okay. How to receive some crappy info well, huh? Alright, let's see. And thank y'all for being patient. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. I kind of feel like we all go through these things in life where things just don't work out. No matter how much we try, no matter how much we do, sometimes in life, things just aren't meant for us. And when things aren't meant for us, Spirit has a way of making things happen to move you out. So I don't feel like the information you receive is going to be the nicest. Um, they may give you a list of things that need to be improved or changed or whatever. I do feel it's resolvable for sure because, I've got the Six of Wands and the Four of Swords, so I feel like it's able to be resolved. The one thing you've got to understand, with or without this job, you are a secure, stable woman. You, you you've got it's going on, okay? So no matter what happens here, as long as you're good, everything else will work out, right? So the one thing you've got to do is, especially when it comes to people giving you criticism or crappy feedback, is to listen. Just listen before you respond. Just sit back, absorb it, think about it. And because that's how they feel, right? And they're the ones in charge. So you just got to kind of take it. Unless they're, rude or they're disrespectful or there's something that is, because sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes we do stuff and we don't want to hear about it because we're like, let's just forget that ever happened kind of thing. But it's saying just as long as you know you're secure, everything is going to work out. It can be resolved. So don't just think because they give you a list of things that need to be improved or changed that your life is over, because it's not. But it's preparing you too for the future, because the Six of Wands came out again. Like, it's all going to be okay. They love you. Even if they don't want to love you, they love you. You're learning. Like, even if, let's say, that it's so bad that they let you go, it's a blessing in disguise because you really don't want to be there anyway. And you walk away with your head held high because somebody else is going to treat you with, like, respect. Another job is going to treat you with respect. And you will get another offer. I think an offer is going to come before this even, like, gets off of the ground. Like, if they were to say something and they were like, okay, it's over. But I kind of feel like it's kind of a turning point. There will be something like that happen, but you've got to look at it from the perspective of, if it ends, it's because you weren't meant to be there. And you already know that. So I kind of feel like Spirit's in the background. They got you. Everything is going to move smoothly. Just focus on the good things. Like, but also absorb what they're saying too, because the best way you can say it to them is like, okay, I hear you say that I do this and this and this. What can I do to do it better in your eyes, right? From your perspective, what can I do to please you? Not like that, but you know what I mean? Like, to make it right. What can I do? Like, how can we move past this? And if we can't, that's okay. I'll go somewhere else, because I honestly feel like you're not meant to be there anyway. So whatever they have to say, it doesn't even really matter. Alright, now lucky. Yeah. He mad. That's all. He's mad, but he can't really fire you, because unless he's got something really bad on you. Because if he does, you just file for unemployment. Alright, Lucky, let's do this. And thank you again, Culture. Come back and let me know how it went. You're going to be fine. Just breathe. Just breathe. Alright, last time I mentioned that Noah was triggered by you. it seems like he's got a really bad abandonment wound that keeps him blocked. Um, he doesn't. He just. He's so fearful. The devil, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Hangman. His fear is so bad. It keeps him stuck. Like, whether it be in relationships, jobs, he's got a lack mentality. And so, people like that, when you, the reason why you trigger them is because you don't need him. And I think he knows that. You may want him, but you don't need him. And to him, that's like scary territory. Because he creates this illusion in his mind of like where things are going to go, what they should look like, what this, that, and the other. I don't feel like he's ever seen real love in order to even base his comparison against it. I think he is his own worst enemy, and I think he has self-sabotaged probably his whole life up until this point. He definitely needs some healing, babe. The reason why you trigger him though is because he wants it so bad. He wants it so bad. But because he lives in this place of this, just, it's almost like a PTSD response. Maybe he was adopted or like abandoned as a child, or something serious happened in childhood, to where his whole life it looks like he's kept himself blocked, and he rather walk away before he gets invested than to invest things and get hurt later. And he, he was vulnerable with you. This is like a serious abandonment wound. Serious. Deep. Like, he rather walk away. Than invest even a little bit. Because he's so scared it's going to end. It's like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. And he knows you're one that he'd probably fall really fast for. Because he can already see it. He's already envisioned y'all's future together. He's just very blocked. Very blocked. He's not even seeing things correctly at all. And unfortunately, that's a lot of people out there nowadays. They're so blocked by their traumas and what they've been through that they can't even openly like express love or be loved, because it seems like every time they do, they get hurt. I don't know, girl. He showed me the Eight of Cups like 3 times. Like, I'd rather walk away. I'd rather just work. I'd rather not even look in that direction. Like, he sees you as like a kryptonite for him. Kryptonite. Not saying he's gonna walk away. It just feels like that. It's just like maybe emotionally walk away and detach, or pull back because he's so scared of giving more than just a little bit. So it's kind of like he keeps things surface, because anything deeper than that, he could get hurt. Alright, next. Okay. You're talking about Noah? Like the reason why you and Noah are in each other's lives? Man, I wish I had that deck. I didn't put it in here. I'm gonna try this one. All right. Because I do like twin flame readings, so I have things like what the person's teaching you, the karmic lessons, all of those things, but I don't have them out here right now in this thing. Alright, let's see. What is the significance of this connection? Well, I definitely see blocked. Alright, so what is this connection teaching each other? See, it scared you away too. I kind of feel like y'all are each other's breakthrough in some sense. Okay, this makes sense. So what I'm getting is like there's a cycle completing in each one of your lives. And that's the cycle of hurt, pain, giving too much of yourself, not receiving it back. I think you both have very similar like paths. And I feel like one or both of you would keep like rather have a physical connection with somebody than like a deep committed connection. Like as much as you wanted love, it kind of it looks like it was kept in like the intimacy part, right? Like being intimate with people but not committing, or just because that's the way they kind of feel. I don't know if that's you too, but I feel like it's similar in some sense. Nothing has ever really just stuck. It's just been like F buddies and hookups and not like a whole lot of investment, right? And maybe neither one of you have really seen love turn out well in people's lives. Yeah, so it kind of feels like you're learning through each other not to take like everything that's happened up until this point out on the other one, right? How to just take time, how to just build a structure, how to overcome fears of abandonment, disconnection, whatever. Because there's a deep wound here, I think, on both of y'all's ends. But it feels like together you're showing each other like how to show up, how to like stick, how to stick into something. This is not the deck either. Try this one. There's a sense of devotion here, like a silent devotion though, like an unspoken devotion. I think the problem is both of you are scared to really communicate feelings, or you don't know how to communicate feelings. And there's a feeling there, it's an unspoken feeling between the both of you, like this is happening for a reason, but when it tries to come out, it gets all staticky, right? And I think you both could see like big dreams, big things for the future, but there's it's turning the unspoken into spoken. But the reason why it's so hard is because I don't think y'all have ever felt safe enough to be vulnerable with another person. And if you have, it's never turned out well. So instead, it's like you both keep your feelings to yourself because you don't really know how to express it. There's definitely a connection here. I kind of feel like it's going to be a connection that teaches a lot. But any further, like, I don't really know how far it's going to go or even how much is going to be invested into this. But it's almost like you both are at the point to where you're ready to do things different. You're ready for that commitment. You're ready to be vulnerable. And maybe the two of you feel a familiarity with each other in order for it to be a safe place to invest that. But after looking at his cards, he's like Chicken Little. Like he needs a mother. He needs somebody to like show him again and again and again that it's safe. So definitely I feel y'all have some kind of soulmate connection, and I don't feel like it's gonna I feel like it's gonna circle around for quite some time on whatever level it is, because it doesn't really show me too much. It just shows me that it's like y'all are that jumping point into something new. How to get your feelings out and expressed clearly. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna get deeper than kissing though. Just saying. Because there's a lot of passion between the two. Alright, number 3. I'm going to say the one thing in life, and the one thing that builds trust is consistency. Consistency is like showing up no matter what. Showing up. Being there. Being honest. Let me fix my feet. Hold on. Alright. The best thing I can say is show up. And don't worry about what could happen. Enjoy the time you have together. Don't make it so serious. Like, don't turn it into, okay, we kissed. Now we need to be in this full-fledged relationship, right? It's just saying patience, like patience. Like everything takes time to build something. And I feel like they're open to it, right? But they've got to make sure that you're open to it first, because I feel they're a lot more blocked than you are. I feel like their heart's been crash test dummied on a little bit. Um, and so the more that you're vulnerable with them, the more that you give, the more, and do not overgive. Um, just show up. Tell them how you feel. Show up. Consistently say the same thing, right? Just be your beautiful, wonderful self. And in time, I feel like they're gonna their heart will, like the walls will start to come down, because I don't feel like they're horrible, because I do feel like they have a sense of like she's the one, but at the same time they're like, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if I'm worthy of that. Show them that you care, and that it doesn't change from day to day. Like one day you care and the next day you don't. You know what I mean? Like just show up. Build that connection and see where it goes. Because in time, I feel like y'all will be together. The Hierophant. In time. You might be seeing sevens a lot, like 77, 77, 777. I feel you're both at a place of like, if you're gonna choose me, you need to invest into me. Because I think you both have healing to do. And I think together you can at least feel like build a strong bond between the two of you, because the Four of Wands is here. Like the possibility for this to be a good connection is here. It's just like, what options are you gonna choose, and stick with it. Don't change your mind every day, you know what I mean? And I know emotions fluctuate and things change, but don't go into it thinking we're getting married. You know, just have fun with it. Make it playful, make it light. But with that, also, you know, tell them your fears. Tell them how you feel. Because I don't think it'll take long. You just gotta get through the little barrier. Not little, it's a pretty big barrier, but I think that's the one thing that heals everything, is like unconditional love. Just loving them because they're a human being that's you met. Enjoy the time you had together, whether it ends badly or well or whatever. Just enjoy the time you have together. You mean your free question? Yeah, just wait till I call you on the free list. Because you donated for 3 and then you have one from the free list, but you gotta wait till I call you on that one. Alright, Hector. I just want to make sure you're here before I read. Because I have your question, I just want to make sure you're here first. What the heck? There you are. Okay. Oh. Okay, I see it. But you sent it after the other one, so I have to wait till after I finish those. I see it. I'm sorry. I forgot. You're right. I would have come back to you anyway. Okay. Okay, I'll read for that after I do Jason. All right, what the heck? Okay. The song Tennessee Whiskey is playing right now. What I'm feeling is you both, like, one of you is a very much an overthinker, and the other one has been through a lot of shit and is kind of guarded. You kind of mirror each other. And so the feeling that you got, it was your fear saying, this feels so good, I might lose it. And so your brain took it over and was like, well, how are we going to lose it? What are we going to do with it? Oh, how are we going to make sure this? How are we going to make sure that? That was your wound talking. It's not happening. It's just the way you're seeing it because you're expecting a pattern in your life to repeat. Because it probably has. The opportunity for 10 of Pentacles is there. But you both are going to have to align in the, like, seeing things clearly and not letting the demons in your head and your heart keep you from really engaging. It's in your hands, basically. It's in both of y'all's hands how this is gonna go. Because if you let your brain tell you, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna see this person again, and get sad, like, because it's natural to not want to leave your partner, right? Because it's like, oh, I'm gonna miss you. But instead of I'm gonna miss you, you're like, is it over? You know? No. Don't attach to stinking thinking. Because it's like the magician and the page of wands came out, which is basically saying you're in charge of this. How do you want it to be? Do you want it to be a repeat? Because if you do, then you're going to overthink everything that happens instead of just enjoying it. You should have been like, oh yeah, you're going to give me good thoughts for when I take care of myself in the future. Like memories. Yeah. If that makes any sense, right? Because it was so good. It was so good. The sun came out. Y'all enjoyed it so much. And of course it's natural to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss this. But I think we create blocks when we overthink things or we start to worry about like what tomorrow holds. Because I see that y'all mean a lot to each other. And the Ten of Pentacles came out again. But I do feel y'all are mirroring each other on this journey. And so I feel like the more that you can take control and say, universe, I love it with them. Like, I really love it with them. I would like for it to happen again and again and again for the rest of my life. But if it's not, then I'm willing to let it go. And I honestly feel like, not saying you need to let it go. I'm just saying if it comes the time for it to go, let it go. Like surrender it and be like, I would love for this. And keep focusing on you. Don't worry about then 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Focus on the self-love. You deserve it. You deserve the great, grand love. You do. And maybe that's your wound. Maybe you don't feel worthy of it. But you both have something not anything horrible. So instead of being in the Nine of Swords or the Nine of Wands, be in the Nine of Pentacles. Like, I'm a bad, and this is mine. I claim it. I know it's gonna go good. I know it's gonna go great. I know. Because I think if the two of you can align and quit letting the past keep you in a loop, good things are to come. And I hope that made sense. I know, but sometimes that's the best part, is when two souls collide into each other, you know, with that energy exchange, that plug, you know, you get plugged in and stuff. That's great. Wonderful. Because that really is what it's for, is to, like, you know, sink in. All right, Burton. And thank you, what the heck. And I'm so sorry, I couldn't remember what your screen name was for the life of me. What the heck? How did I forget that, though? Hector, what the heck? It makes sense. All right, Burton. Thank you, what the heck. All right, Burton. Would it be a good deal to take a job offer with the same company in Tennessee? Will it be a good opportunity? Tennessee. Where are you at now? Tennessee is what, country, right? Every time I hear Tennessee, I think of country. Like country wooded area. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never been. But I know they got accents. Or the people I've met from Tennessee. How will this job offer go in Tennessee? Honestly, I feel like you're the type of person that can adapt with anything. I feel that the advice is don't jump in before knowing, like, all the details, and making sure that, like, it's gonna benefit you somehow. Because, oh, you're in Nevada. I lived in Nevada. I kind of prefer Nevada. Nevada is like a lot of cultures put together. Um, I kind of feel like if you don't think very well before you leap, you're going to be looking to come back home. But it's saying there's a lot of things about it that you will love, and I do feel like it will give back to you the same as you put in. But don't it, how do I say it? Like, maybe go visit first. You know, like, go make sure that's what you want. Because I feel like you're the type who can make it, you know, good anywhere. But I would definitely do some research first. Because if you jump too fast, I think it's not going to be worth it. It kind of feels like same shit, though. Kind of what you're, and it could just be the company, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit, just in a different spot. So you'd be giving up what you know, you'd be giving up like the people that you know. And it's not just your job, it's like your whole life, you know? So it's just basically saying don't make any rash decisions. Because, sure, you can make it work. Of course, you can make it work. But will you be happy there? I don't know. Just saying go there and like check it out. Do some research. Look at what they have to offer there and then make your decision. Because you can do whatever you want to do. And Spirit's kind of saying that too. You can find happiness here, you can find happiness there. It doesn't really matter. It's all kind of perspective, right? Because I'm the type that I'm impulsive, right? If somebody were to be like, you want to move to Nevada, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. And then I'd get there and I'd be like, what did I just do? You know? Like, I think, I don't know what part of my chart is, like, it's probably the Pisces. But I'm really, I think most of my dumb decisions in life have been made because I was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let me not think about it. Let me just go. And then I'm like, what did I just get myself into? You know? So, I think before you leave. Okay, Lucky. I'll put you first on the list for next week if that's what you prefer, my love. I will save it for next time. Alright, Jason. Music City. Like, Nashville. I guess that's why I think of country music. Nashville. Alright, is there a good future for you and a Scorpio? I think a Scorpio might be a good match for you, honestly. Alright, let's see. Jason. Thank you for being here, love. I appreciate it. Get some rest. Alright, Jason. Let me put Lucky's on the first so I don't forget. Alright. I got a pug, and I named him Lucky. But I named him Lucky because he looked like a little thug. He looked like a gangster. And one of my favorite movies is Mobsters. And so he just looked like Lucky Luciano. So I called him Lucky Luciano. He's a little bad butt dog. Alright, Jason. Sorry I was rambling. Okay. I'm feeling that if y'all could just start as friends and not expect too much at first. Because I do feel like there's something closing out on this person's end, or recently, maybe they've had some kind of real, like, hard heartbreak in the past. That's kind of made their heart a little closed off. So I think if you can build that friendship and build the foundation and just give it time and patience and feed the fire of it, things could be okay. I do see some kind of conflict here, though. I don't know what that's about, but let's see. Could be fear. don't try to rush things. That's one thing I would say. Just kind of let things unfold naturally. Um, I do feel there's chemistry here. Um, you both have to come from like a place of no expectations. None. Just feed the flames. Feed the flames. Let things come. I just get a lot of patience is required with this because I know Scorpios, they're very fixed, right? So build it up. And if the person gets fixed on you, then it's fixed, right? It's just going to take some time to really get into that heart space because they have the devil sitting on top of a four of coins and the 10 of swords. So there's a big wound there still. And right now I think that's what they need is just somebody to show up for them, somebody to put in the time, someone to show them that they're beautiful, someone to show them that they're worthy. As far as where it could go, if you put the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles together, if you can build a good friendship and foundation and put the time in it, the 10 of Pentacles, of course, is what it equals, right? But you both are very, and I kind of feel like she's in her masculine energy and you're more in your feminine. So don't take things too seriously, just let it flow. And maybe the more that you can step into your own masculinity, the more that she'll feel safe to fall into the feminine, if that makes any sense. Like give her a soft place to land. But don't expect anything. Whatever you put in, don't expect anything. Don't keep track. Don't keep records. Just do it because you want her. It's not that you want love. You want her, right? Because I don't really know. Like, I don't even know if you've made up your mind yet. But that's what I got. I hope that makes sense. But I definitely feel she's a fire. She's a fire pony. Not like the I didn't mean it like the Knight of Wands. I meant like this is the fire year, so she shows up real like fiery. She might have like Leo as her ascendant or something. Yeah, just let it flow. Alright, freelisters, wake up. We made it. Genie. Oh, it's up there. What's your love life look like this year? High Priestess, Ace of Cups. You know it's gonna be good. That's what they say. You know it's gonna be good. You know that love is coming for you. Just put the sword down. Put the sword down. Okay. Okay, I think you might have to, just be protective over your energy and who you give it to, because love, yes, is coming. But I kind of feel like because you've had to fight so much with love, that you kind of got your sword still up. Just open your arms. Be more receptive to it. Because I feel like you're real protective. You're protective over your home, your life, your family, which is perfect. Do that, but do it from a place of like healthy boundaries and not accepting bullshit and not feeding into your fears. But yeah, there's a great big cup of love coming for you. Just put the sword down. There's no need to fight anymore, is what they're telling me. You ain't gotta fight no more. 10 of Cups at the bottom. Now, if you don't let your sword down, you're going to be turning your back on the 10 of Cups and fighting with some fools. Alright. I know. I got one too. I've got one too. Got one of them sharpening rocks for it, you know? And keep it sharp. I'm practicing. What does your spirit team have to say about your current life situation? Okay. I think you're gonna have something that sparks a fire within you again. Um, but it's kind of like you've got to enjoy just being alive. Some people don't make it to tomorrow. It's kind of like the way that they're showing me is like you're constantly looking for it instead of just being receptive to it, because I feel like love and happiness is all around you. Like there would be people that would kill for your life, right? Enjoy the quiet moments, enjoy the family, enjoy the love. um but it's kind of like you're saying that like it's not, it doesn't exist unless it's like the way you say it is. Like it's got to be like this. Like I've got like I need, it's kind of like you're saying I need love in order to be happy. And because you don't have love, it's a perspective thing, right? Like you've got to learn to start doing more things that feed your soul. Because if you're just waiting for that one thing, when you get it, you're not going to be happy because you're going to be numb. You're not going to remember how to feel things. Like go touch the grass. Put your feet in the sand. Go lay out in the sun. It's beautiful. Like the simplest things bring joy. Remember that it's your perspective. And I know that feeling of being numb, and sometimes it's protective too, so you don't have to feel everything. Maybe you need to feel something. Make yourself cry. Watch a sad movie. Go dance with children. Children are like the fastest way to find happiness. My grandbaby, he don't let me be in my feelings or be numb. He make me feel something. Find a community, friends, and you will. You just got to change that perspective. And I don't know what it is you're looking for, because they're showing me you're looking for something. And because you don't have that, and I don't know if it's love or whatever, but they're like, that's what happiness means to you. You got to find like other things to make you feel something. Because you're sending message to the universe that I don't feel nothing. So you're going to in turn get things sent to you that don't feel nothing, that are numb. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, change of perspective. I feel like somebody's coming, but they're coming slow, and I feel like they're going to show up at night. King of Wands. The Moon. Maybe this is something that you've been waiting for, or is like a missed opportunity. Either that or somebody's traveling towards you. I just feel like it's been a slow time coming. And now it's like, maybe the fire horse just kicked it into motion. Whoever this person is, it's just, it put like a fire under their butt. Got lots of fire here. Lots of fire. But I do feel like they're having to move. Maybe they were having to get out of a situation and now they're moving towards you. But I feel like it's going to come unexpectedly at night. And I don't... Sometimes it happens like that. Just as long as it don't happen during Mercury retrograde, you're fine. So hopefully it takes another month to get here. General money messages. She said, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. There's something pretty powerful coming your way. I don't know if it's like a spark of inspiration or like this great idea that comes to you, or an opportunity that just pops up out of nowhere. It's kind of like it's your time. It's your time. Get excited. You got your star on your mind. And the universe is coming accordingly. So they're sending something your way that you've kind of been asking for. Maybe it's going to give you like a boost up. Because I feel like you feel like you're stuck at the beginning of something. And this is going to catapult you into that next phase. Whatever it is, it's needed some time. And that's the only reason it hasn't happened yet. But it was probably you. You needed time to recognize like you were worth it. It's in your hands. All you have to say is like, this is what it's going to be. This. I'm going to be a millionaire. Period. What do they say? So mote it be, so it be. I feel like you have a very strong spirit team too. And they don't make any mistakes, or they don't play with you. Alright, Lilima. Parrot. What is Nisha's impression about Lita? I feel like they're disappointed. Khaleesi? Go in your cage. Go in your cage. Get in your cage. Get in your cage. Lay down. Sorry about Khaleesi. Okay, so I think at first, like, they really like this person, and they may still really like this person, but it's like things that keep happening. That's kind of like, I don't see the good in this anymore. You know, like I want to think the best, but stuff just keeps happening to the point of like I can't take it anymore. I had the King of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. They're too much. Good night, sweetheart. Have a great evening. Okay, Firebird. Firebird. There you are. What Scorpio's feelings and energies with the other person is W. I think I'm just going to use the same deck so we can get through this. Okay, let's see. Kind of feels like they got more out of this than expected, or like this feels money related, like maybe they didn't expect them to do such a good job, or is this a person like that they're like physically with, or is it like money related? Because I need to know like the context behind it so I can read it right. Because if it's love related, it's like they had huge expectations that didn't get met. Now, if it's work related, what I feel is like they've shown up more than they expected them to. It's kind of a reversed message, depending on how I'm reading it. Work related, okay. This gives me like they see more potential now. They didn't expect much at first, but now like they've been showing up. I don't think there is romance, because if it was a romance reading, it looks like there was disappointment because of an expectation. But I can't explain how the reverse would be different. It's just the way that it shows up in the cards that showed up. It means one thing for one, and yeah. Love related is no. Like, I don't think there's anything there. And it's all pentacles, so I could tell it was work related. I was just making sure, because the way you said it, the other person, sometimes it means like the other woman. You know, that's why I was asking more than anything. All right, Jenna. LT Spiritual. Will this business venture be successful? Oh, hell yeah. Three of Cups, full Hierophant. A whole new world, baby. A whole new world. And your spirit team is by your side. They're already celebrating your wins with this. They are right there with you, boo. They're excited for you. They're like, yes. Do it. I think Aries season is going to be very exciting for you. Just a side note. All right, country. Country, are you still here? Oh, Jenna, you showed up. Okay, what's to come with your connection with Zach, like the long-term potential? It looks like there's a pause for now, and probably for a minute, but I do see it picking up again. So whatever's holding it back right now, or whatever's keeping it stuck in the current moment, I feel like it needs to happen for a reason. But it almost feels like a slingshot that once it goes off, it's gonna go off. Like things will be different. You just gotta go through this little uncomfortable part in betweens from what I'm seeing. Oh. Awesome. Have fun on your vacay. Oh, I said Courtney. Let it roll. General guidance from your spirit guides. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being patient. It's time to make a plan. That's the way I feel like. There's something that you need to like get very serious about. It's kind of like because of disappointments that have happened before, and this could have to do with love even, like you've had a lot of disappointments surrounding love, that maybe you're like thinking too much into it. Like you just need to get back out there, right? And it's kind of the way I feel for this too. It's like don't just because it's you've never seen it before or it's never happened that it's not possible. Because I feel like you're overthinking instead of like if it let's say it's for love. You're not thinking from your heart space. You're thinking from like a logical space. Like I've never seen that before. It's not going to happen. You know, and so you kind of have shut yourself off from like let's say making approaches or going outside of the comfort zone or testing new waters, right? And that could be with anything, not just love. But it just feels like you need to feel something again. You need to get out there and live life. And not just in your own bubble. Kind of gives me like Virgo energy, like overthinking it to death to where it just never gets off the ground. Like that it's almost like looking at the pain that you've experienced in the past and using it for fuel for your future instead of like letting it hold you back. It's kind of like there's a turning point coming up. And I feel like if you can get out your comfort zone, you're going to find exactly what it is that you're looking for. So when they say make a plan, think of something that you want and start baby stepping into the abundance. Because something may seem so big, like it could never happen. Like say you want to own a company that's ends up being $1 billion company. It takes steps. Like you gotta start at ground zero and just kind of baby step it until you've created a monster, you know? But it takes a lot of work. And that's kind of like what I'm feeling. It's like don't stop and looking. Don't stop putting yourself out there. Don't stop, you know, Or it's kind of like, don't go to the same places all the time because the same people are going to be there. You know, if you're trying to meet someone new, you got to go somewhere different. I hope that makes sense. All right. Country. Amber. Okay. Does Coach Gary think you're the one that put the chocolate on it? I think somebody told on you. Somebody told on you. No, maybe you just told on yourself. I don't know. It just kind of feels like it was very sweet, and like I guess you would be the one that would come first to mind of who it would have come from. So yeah, he had it figured out from the get-go. Kind of feels like somebody told him, but I don't know. Country, I say country. I want to say Courtney. I don't know why I got stuck. Courtney. It just sounds country. Courtney and country, same shit. I'm sorry. You're welcome, country. My bad. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, country. I'm working on it. I promise. All right. Who's next? You're welcome, babe. Nobody saw you. Andresa, what do you need to know? There's something you've been working on, and even if it's not like something that you actively working on, this could be like a plan for something you want to do in the future. It's like put your head down, like get on it, because whatever this idea is, it's gonna be very fruitful for you in the future. Um, Success. So keep your head down. Focus on that for now. Whatever this grand idea is, it's like get on it. You know where it's headed. It's headed somewhere great. And if you haven't got an idea yet, you're about to. Because it looks like you need to really focus on this, because this is what's going to get you to the next level in life. Perfect it. No, babe. The donations were closed a while ago. I did let them go longer than normal, though, today. But your girl is just about tired. What do you most need to hear right now? There's some kind of party or celebration coming out that you need to go to. Because you might just meet, like, the person you're meant to meet there. Either that or you're going to be celebrating a long-term connection soon, or something you've been looking for. You're welcome, boo. You're welcome. And Culture's like, I'm worried about my job. I don't want to party. Or maybe just go out and celebrate yourself, because you never know who you might meet there. Could be an opportunity for another job. You just never know. So just if somebody says you want to go, go. Unless they tell you, you know, they want to go jump off a cliff or something. You ain't got to do that. But I keep putting that deck back. Mystic. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you need to quit worrying about work so much and do something nice for yourself. Mystic Rachel? Was it in the beginning of your connection? It could have just been recently. I don't know. Let me see. How long ago was this quickie? This looks like it's been... It's been a while. I would say, I don't even know why the quickie showed up. Like 7 weeks ago? 6 or 7 weeks ago? So you're gonna have to tell me what time frame that is, because I don't really know. 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Well, I had the Justice card here, so that could have been Libra season, and Libra is what? September, October? Girl, why are you worried about this man? Okay, no Mystic. Diamond Girl. General. I keep putting this deck back. Okay. I feel like something's falling into place. So if you've been looking for something, or if you've been trying to, because it feels like whatever is coming, like an offer is coming towards you, I think it has to do with money. So maybe this is like a payback for something that you've been waiting on, some kind of increase in money. It kind of looks like a collaboration with somebody, possibly. Um, it's gonna make you feel really good, though. It's gonna end up being really good for as far as your money's concerned. And I feel like it's something that you've kind of known was coming towards you. But I feel like you're gonna be set. So I'd say within the next 3 months, something is going to hit to where you're not going to have to worry about money no more, or you're not going to have to worry about, you're going to be able to build your own almost. It feels like a lucky break of some sort. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Girl, you know me and you, we have our little spats. It's just misunderstanding in chats because I don't have time to be reading them all either. All right, Nana. Bilal, Sagittarius, current energies for you. And yes, I would not lie to you or like tell you something if I didn't see it. It looks like a reignition of what y'all once had, I guess you could say. But it's like a rebirth of it is coming. You got the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, the Two of Cups after the Death card. So I feel like you're going to hear from them. They're going to try to reignite this connection. Kelsey. Of course, anytime. I love y'all. You're getting a promotion at your job, being 52. Will your salary bump to 80? So 52 to 80. Let's see. No. I feel like you'll be happy with it, but I don't think it's going to be what you're expecting. I think in time there's a possibility for it, but right now I don't think it's going to bump that high. Either way, I feel like it's good. Good news. All right, Cherry, what is coming towards you? Ten of Pentacles. Hell yeah. Ace of Cups. What? Oh. I feel you're going to have so much that you don't know what to do with it. It kind of throws you off balance. Like, damn, I've been looking for that. Now what do I do with it? Because it kind of feels like it comes from two areas. I don't know if that's two people. And you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do? They're both good. Like a hard choice is about to come. Or it could be like, you get a good offer on a job and you may have to move, right? And then this love offer comes and you're like, oh, should I stay because this person I love is here? Or should I move to go to this job? It just feels like a hard decision. Because whatever you decide, you're still going to be happy with your choice. It's just the other choice isn't a bad choice either. All right, Sexy Sarah. The one I forgot. Let's see. Are you here? Gemini. You're welcome. All right, none of them. Siona. No Siona either. Okay. Anita. Debbie. Oh, Gemini. It didn't come out. Okay, let me do Siona. Gemini, post your question. Watch your words, because sometimes YouTube will block it. General, Siona. I feel like somebody's coming to fight for your attention. Could be a Leo or an Aries. They got all fired up and threw like 5 cards at me. It's like I'm coming. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to fight for you. It's an Emperor, so I wouldn't complain. Alright, Gemini. Anita, what is going to happen between Anita and Mitsu? I think it could end in love. It just might be a little bit of a rocky road to get to the love. Because this person, they feel very protective over their heart. So they give very little of it. I do feel in time, if you can get them to trust you enough, they'll eventually open up more and more and more. But for now, it's like they're just kind of still waiting and seeing. Because I feel like they got their guard up a little bit. Okay. It was too long at first. I reposted again. My question was, are CJ's feelings... What are CJ's feelings and intentions? They think you're beautiful and lovely and like the best thing since sliced cake. There may have been some reckless activity in the past or whatever, but I kind of feel like they're getting up the urge to like maybe ask you to be their girlfriend or ask you to be their wife, depending on like where you're at right now. Feels like they don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're gonna try. Because you make them smile. Yes, babe, your reading was done. Your reading was back some. You're welcome, Gemini. Debbie. General for March. I don't know if like it kind of feels like someone from your past is returning, or there's somebody from your past traveling towards you. They could live at a distance or something. Be careful though, because we are about to step into Mercury retrograde, and March is like right in the midst of it. I think you have good memories with this person, so it could be a friend, family, just somebody you haven't seen in a while. I see them traveling towards you. I feel like you two will have a good time together. You're welcome, babe. Debbie, you missed your turn, boo. Alright. What I's friend Jay's thoughts and feelings are towards you? They think you're a great match for I. They like the fact that like you say it how it is, you tell the truth. You're like, you don't care about consequences, you just speak very straightforward to the point. But you do it with love, so they like that. And they think you'd be a good match for him. Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Four of Wands, Judgment card. Mucho bueno. Bien. And hello to whoever came. Let me go ahead and do Debbie. Where's Debbie? Oh, never mind. Anyways, that's my last reading for tonight. Sorry, mods, we went a little longer than normal. But I love you all. Thank you for being here. I think they do, though. I do. Right? That's what friends do. If you're of interest, then they talk about you for sure. Or I could have been telling them that you're a great match for him, and like, I think so too. Yeah. But anyways, from the Shark Tank, we are out. I love you all. Have an amazing Thursday, and I will see y'all again on Friday. My drawer is stuck.